For example 2, we already are given a tree diagram which should help us. We have less to draw, which is really nice. So if we look at our problem, it says you are hosting a party in which the guest will receive a 3-course meal. They can choose from the following appetizers: bread, soup, or salad. They can choose from the following entrees: steak, salmon, or chicken. They can choose from the following desserts: brownie or cookie. Complete the tree diagram. Complete the tree diagram below to determine all the possible meals that a guest could choose. Okay, so I like to abbreviate things just because it makes things easier. I don't have to write the whole word over and over again. For the first 2, that's not a big deal, but when we start to make our list, it will. So I'm just going to do over here to the side kind of a key. So I'm going to say that B is bread, S is going to be soup. I can't use S again for salad, so I'm going to use, let's use L. Okay, so that gets those first 3. Then for my entrees, we have steak. Again, can't use S. We've already used S. So I'm going to use K for steak. For salmon, can't use S. So I'm going to use M. And it really doesn't matter which letters you use as long as you provide a key. Okay. And then for chicken, we haven't used C, so I do actually get to use the C for chicken. Then for our last one, for brownie, can't use that B. We already used that when we did our bread, so I'm going to use R. And then for cookie, let's use O. Okay. So now that I have my key, I can put just the letters in when I go to do my tree diagram. So for my first one, we have those first 3 choices. We have bread, we have soup, and we have salad. Okay. So then looking at the choices for the entree, okay, so we would have, if we had bread for the appetizer, we could then have steak, salmon, or chicken. Same thing if we had soup. We could then have steak, salmon, chicken, and that's just going to repeat for the salad. Okay. Then for our last choice, our dessert course, okay, so if we have bread and steak, then we could have either a brownie or a cookie. We had bread, salmon, then we could have a brownie or cookie. And that's just going to repeat all the way down that list, okay, for each of our options. And you can see now why I would want to not have to write these words out over and over again and just use letters or abbreviations. Okay. So then when I go to do my sample space, okay, since I have my key up here, okay, I can use those letters when I do my sample space. So I'm going to start with the braces, and then we would have B, K, R, which would represent bread, steak, brownie, and then V, K, O. So that would be this choice taken care of, and then this choice taken care of, and then we have to go to our next one. So we would do that for our whole list. So B, M, R, B, M, O, B, C, R, B, C, O. And I'm just going to go ahead and type the rest of those, and you can see what those would be. Making sure I haven't lost my place. Okay, so when I'm done, I should, if I counted correctly and typed all the ones I was supposed to, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 items in my sample space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have all of our list. So that's how you would make a sample space from that tree diagram.